What's good, y'all? One half of the TBNTW show, Big B here. If you don't know what that stands for, there's two big dudes talking wrestling. Look, I want to talk the other day. What are five of your biggest what ifs in WWE? I know some people got it where if this person was still here, they were. If this person wasn't injured, XYZ. I'm here to share my five with y'all that I got today. Make sure to drop a like and a sub to the channel. Let's get going. The first one I want to talk about is possibly, maybe, a John Cena heel turn. Because after he lost to The Rock, I think it was speculated of him going heel. But, Vince being Vince, he overturned the decision because he's the biggest face of the company. Plus, would a heel Cena have worked? I think they had music in place for him, different kind of merch. The new thing he was gonna get for his heel turn was floating around on TikTok. I saw one day, and I was a fan of it. I'm not going. I was a fan. Maybe he would have gotten a faction. I don't know. Because people say John Cena wouldn't be a good heel, but they don't remember his Doctor of Thugonomics days. And people love the Doctor of Thugonomics. To this day, people still love it. But that was premature John. I don't know. Do y'all think a heel Cena would have worked in 2011, 2010, 2011? I think so. I will say, I'm not going to say I didn't like John Cena. I like Cena. But it was he's a pure babyface. He just don't bend the rules like other faces. Like Stone Cold and Rock, if they want to use a weapon, they'll use a weapon. Cena, I think he's too pure at it. Unless you just tick him off. Do I wish he would have turned heel? Yeah, kinda. I just want to see what would have happened. Could they have made someone else the face of the company since Cena was heel? My number two what if I want to talk about is what if Taker didn't lose to Brock at Mania 30? What if he didn't get concussed in the match? Would he have won? What if? Because me personally, this may just be my opinion. You might not share the same opinion as me. But the matches after Mania 30 that Taker had, they were kind of meaningless, mid. Don't get me wrong, I liked the Boneyard match he had with AJ in 2020, the pandemic era. I liked it. But other than that, it just didn't make okay, you lost to Brock. Now he's dang, he's no longer undefeated. Then the next Mania, he goes up against Bray Wyatt. Was it Bray Wyatt? I think it was Bray Wyatt. Okay. Maybe if he would have beat Brock, maybe that match would have had some meaning to it. Because it didn't even do nothing for Bray. It didn't really do nothing for Taker either, in my opinion. You might not share the same opinion as me. What else? Then after that, he teamed with Roman when Roman beat him. That's another thing. Roman beat him in Mania. He teamed with him to go against Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon. Then he squashed Cena. I thought they were about to have at least a 8 to 10 minute banger of a match, but it was a squash match. Yeah. And I try to forget that horrible tag team match they had in Saudi with the Brothers of Destruction versus DX. In my head, Shawn Michaels never came out of retirement to go against the Brothers of Destruction with Triple H. That's just a figment of my imagination. I've never seen that match. I've never heard of that match. That is still a dream match I'm waiting to happen. In my mind, that match never happened. Then he had that match with Goldberg. It sounded two legends past their prime. Why would they book that match? What were they thinking? I don't know. Maybe all that stuff wouldn't have happened if Taker would have stayed undefeated. If he never would have lost the bro. I don't know. That's just me. Number 3, what if? What if instead of Seth turning his back on the Shield, it was Roman? Vince was also against this. Vince wanted Roman to be the guy, like the next face to carry the company. Nothing's wrong with that at all. I've been a big Roman fan. I've been critique of his face work in the past. I have. But if we would have gotten a Roman heel turn earlier, I mean, would we have the tribal chief today? It's just I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. The authority Seth Rollins, banger after banger, the banger. The white gear he wore when he faced Sting and Cena, that's a walking 5-star match right there. Prime Seth Rollins is a walking 5-star match in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. But if it was Roman, will we have the tribal chief nowadays? That's just the biggest what if in my opinion. I think that's it, really, what I want to speak on about that. Like, when we have the tribal chief. 4, the invasion angle back in the day, had all the WCW, ECW guys come in, WWF. Like, they basically like the big name players just sitting at the crib. Like, what if we got Goldberg and Sting on WWE TV in the early 2000s? Like, imagine Taker versus Sting at Mania. That's just the what if I wanted right there. Taker versus Sting. That's all I wanted right there. We would have gotten it. And last but not least, it's like just like if people didn't get hurt, like you got people like Edge, Daniel Bryan. Like, let's say Edge didn't retire, what would have happened? Let's say Daniel Bryan didn't get that neck injury after he won that title at Mania. Like, what kind of run would he have? Would he have had a long run, or would it be transitional? I don't know. Just let me know what y'all think in the comments. If y'all haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, drop a comment. What are your top 5 what ifs in WWE history? Hit the bell to get notified whenever me or the Screw put out a new video. Those are my top 5 what ifs. Like I said, let me know yours in the comments. If y'all haven't already, we also be on TikTok at TBNTW. If you don't know what that means, 2 big dudes talking wrestling. Yeah, this has been Big B. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.